Alright, so for up next, we'll look at the internal reproductive organs of females. And for the internal reproductive organs of females, we'll get to like have a picture of the embryology, like how the development actually comes about. So for the females, the external one is the external genitalia, talking about the vulva, the labia minora, labia majora, clitoris, everything you can see from the outside. Okay, so the internal ones now, from the what? Vagina inside, cervix, uterus, and the rest, fallopian tubes. So development is actually a complex, it's a finely orchestrated process. So it begins early in embryogenesis. Okay. So embryological origins. We said that the gonads as the ovaries originate from the genital ridges. Okay. Formed by the intermediate mesoderm and the overlying epithelium. Primordial germ cells migrate to the genital ridges around 6th week of gestation. Okay, so of course, the sex-determining region on the Y chromosome releases a gene known as what, the SRY gene. So once the gene is not there, okay, you basically have, it will start developing eggs. Do you understand? So paramesonephric duct. So those ducts give rise to most of the internal female reproductive tract, fallopian tubes, uterus, cervix, upper 2/3 of the vagina. Okay. So next we have the urogenital sinus. That's what we're talking about, the origins. Okay. So we've spoken about the urogenital sinus. So it contributes to the development of the lower third of the vaginal vestibule. So recent studies support that vaginal epithelium is usually derived solely from the urogenital sinus epithelium. Okay, so hormonal implants, this whole process is usually driven by what? Estrogen and progesterone. Okay, then we have some genes coming up too, the Hox genes and transcription factors. They also help to drive female, development. So common issues that could come up as a result of this development, which is why we are actually looking at the development, is you can have Müllerian agenesis, you can have uterus didelphys, having 2 uterus, you can have vaginal atresia, you can have septate uterus, kind of like something dividing the uterus into 2. Okay. So that's it for how the internal reproductive organs of the females actually come to be.